encourage someone right now who's dealing with or who's facing a tough situation. One of the things that God has spoke to my spirit, he spoke to my spirit and he says that I am moving toward your tears. The Bible says that weeping may endure for a night. Whatever your nighttime may look like, or it may appear to be, whatever that nighttime could be. It could be a dilemma. It could be relational. It could be a sickness. It could be you're waiting on an answer to move or to stay or whatever. But whatever it is, God is moving toward your tears, because if you notice that there's so many people, because I've been in the hospital for a month because of my son. There's so many people that are hurting. There are so many people that are in pain, and one of the things that many people are crying out, and that's one of the things that I see and I hear in the spirit, that there's so many people that are crying out for help. God said the righteous cry and he hear, and he will deliver them out of all of their troubles. And so the direct word that I have for you today, for those of you who've been crying, because ain't nothing wrong with crying, because tears, your tears are your healing. Your tears are washing away hurts. Your tears are washing away things, releasing things. Your tears are a release. That's what it is. God is using those tears to wash away, to cleanse. But also in those same tears, it's replenishing and it's encouraging you. See, what you need to understand and realize is that God is there. God hadn't forgotten about you. Matter of fact, God is listening to your cry, because God's ear is heavy. It's not heavy that he cannot hear, nor is his hands short that he cannot save or deliver you out of your situation. You don't think nobody understands. You don't think nobody has been listening, but God has been listening, and God has been watching you. God has been watching you for a long time. He's been noticing late at night. He's been noticing early in the morning. He's been noticing you during your days, during your hurts and during your pains, wherein you feel like you're by yourself. You feel like you're all alone. You feel like nobody understands. You feel like nobody cares. But I come to tell you that God heard your cry and he saw your tears. And your tears are your prayer. It's a prayer, it's a cry. And you're crying out, and God heard you. You thought he didn't hear you, but he heard you. And I come to tell you, in not many days hence, God is going to move toward your tears. And he's not just moving empty-handed, but God is moving toward your tears to bless you. God is moving toward your tears to give you relief. God is moving toward your tears to give you a reward, because the Bible says that after you suffer a while, and the things that you go through, there's going to be a reward. The Bible says after you suffer a while, then he's going to establish you. But also in your suffering, there's a reward. There's a reward that goes with your tears. The Bible says, count it all joy when divers of temptations come up against you. But all of it is strengthening your faith. It's bringing faith out of you. It's bringing patience out of you. But there's coming a reward for your tears. And so God said, do not cry, but keep crying. Keep crying. And crying don't mean that you're weak. Crying don't mean a bad thing, but crying is a relief. And in your release of you releasing your tears, God has moved towards you. Just like in the Bible, in Matthew, I think it was the 19th chapter, the Bible says that he moved through the crowd. He saw the crowd. He saw the sick. He saw the bereaved. He saw the hurt. And the Bible said that Jesus was moved with compassion. And in his movement, he healed them all. And in your situation, God has moved through your situation. He's moved through your pain. He's moved with your struggles and your tears. And he's going to heal you. He's going to deliver you. He's going to bring you out. Not only he's going to bring you out, but he's going to bring you out with the victory, but also he's going to bring you out with joy. He's going to bring you out with joy, because the Bible said that the joy of the Lord is your strength. It's your strength, joy. And so God is bringing back joy. See, because for those of you who feel weak, God is going to give you strength again. And that strength is coming through joy. And that joy is coming through your tears, the wells of salvation. God, the Bible tells us to draw from the wells of salvation. The wells of salvation is God. It's his delivering power. The Bible says that to go to the high tower, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. And the righteous run therein and they're safe. Your tears, you've been crying and God heard you. Your tears, you've been crying and God saw you. And because he saw you, he's moving towards you. God bless you. Get ready, get ready. You're about to be healed. You're about to be delivered. You're about to be restored. What you lost, what the cankerworms and the locusts have eaten up, God is going to bring it back to you. And also what God is doing, God is bringing things back together in your life. Things in your life that has been shattered. Things in your life that has been out of order. God is bringing order. This is an hour for you of order. God is bringing things to order. God is bringing a connection. God is causing things to realign. God is causing things to become reestablished. God is calling you back to your foundation of prayer. God is calling you back to the foundation of seeking his face. Because in seeking his face and praying, that's where he's at. When you pray, that's where he's at. That's where his power is at. And that's where his glory will be revealed. Hear me and hear me well. He's moving towards your tears. Get ready. God bless you. And heaven smile on you. And may all God's best be yours. God bless you.